Insurers and EQC are now paying cash rather than managing any repairs and rebuilds, and that puts a lot of stress sometimes on people with what to do next. The first thing to think about is what kind of cash settlement you've got. Sometimes your cash settlement will be full and final. That means that there's no more negotiation, and if there's any cost overruns, they're your problem. On the other hand, in other cases, often with EQC, the settlement isn't full and final, and if you do the repairs or the work that's been agreed and it runs over cost, you can go back for a top-up. So against that background, it's now up to you to decide what to do. Often what you want to do is actually get your house back to how it was before, that is to say, to repair it. Now, sometimes the repairs are modest and all you need is to go and get a builder, get a contract, a fixed price contract is best, and to get on and do those repairs. But if it's really complicated, if you've got a lot of work and a lot of different contractors on site, you may need a project manager, someone to manage the whole process of what's going on, and to enter into contracts on your behalf that you will sign with all of those other contractors. So think about that. Another possibility is not to repair your house, but to sell it. And usually to sell it to someone else, often a builder who'll do that work. If you're going to do that, you need to be upfront about the fact that you're selling it as is, that is to say in a damaged state. Quite often people will want to know exactly what the scope of repairs are, so they'll expect to see things like your engineer's report and your scope of damage, and it's a good idea to hand those over. Of course, the other thing you could do is to just do some modest repairs, do the repairs that are needed, put your house back in a state that's good to live in, but you might not necessarily need to do every single thing that's in the scope of works. Now that's okay, but you just need to remember that your insurer is going to be interested in how much work you've done. So if you don't do the structural repairs, it's really likely that your insurer either won't insure you for the full value of your house or won't insure you at all. So make sure you're in touch with your insurer and you understand what's going to happen in those circumstances.